Good. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Summer Veterans Service Dog Graduation. I'm Deborah Doherty, the Executive Director of the Northeast Region of Canine Companions. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to you and all of the guests who have joined us here today in person as well as on the live stream. Thank you for joining us to share the celebration of our Veteran Service Dog graduation at the Miller Family Campus. I can't think of a better way to wrap up the summer, the end of summer, and kick off the celebration of National Service Dog Month. And National Service Dog Month is dedicated to raising awareness, educating our communities, and showing appreciation for the incredible service work dogs do to perform and enhance the lives of people with disabilities. It takes 2 years, many hands and hearts to get a canine companion service dog ready and prepared for its important work. In addition, it also takes a lot of financial resources to get these dogs ready for their service work, and we do not charge our clients for their dogs. So today I would like to express our gratitude to Nancy and Terry McGraw, who through the Harold W. McGraw III Foundation recognize the vital work our service dogs do for their teammates and have generously sponsored today's graduating class. So please thank them. We also want to express gratitude for our volunteers, especially the puppy raisers who raise and nurture our puppies for 18 months. Congratulations to each of you and your families on crossing the finish line today and selflessly handing over the leashes of your puppies that you loved and raised as they begin their journey today as service dogs. Thank you to the volunteers who provided lunches for the students so that they could remain focused on their classwork. And congratulations to the training staff, Laura Ann and Winona, who completed another successful class. They have exemplified the core values of the organization while leading the class through another team training. So, congratulations. And thanks to the development, admin, and kennel staff for all of their hard work behind the scenes to make today special. And to the class, thank you for your service to our country and for giving Canine Companions the opportunity to serve you by providing you with a tool and a warm nose to be by your side and assist you in navigating your journey forward. Congratulations on successfully completing your team training and for graduation today. And there are a few things that parallel the strength of the human-animal bond. We welcome you into a unique, extended family. Whether you choose to be a part of it or not, it stands at the ready to serve you. And now I want to turn the program over to Winona.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our this is not May, this is the August graduation at the Northeast Region Miller Family Campus. For those who are watching online, my name is Winona Fuller, and I am one of the instructors here at the Northeast Region. I had the pleasure of teaching this class alongside our training manager, LA, as well as the numerous staff members who were so kind as to step in to fill roles when I got sick. Just like teaching team training, each service dog who graduates is truly part of a collaborative effort of hearts and hands, passing along a collar and leash until a fully trained service dog is ready to take on the world with their new partner. From the breeder caretakers who whelp our litters in their homes to the puppy raisers who endure sleepless nights and the occasional misplaced tooth, our volunteers give a little bit of themselves in each puppy they raise and send on their way towards professional training. And while it's always difficult to hand over that leash, our puppy raisers know that these pieces of their hearts that they give away will alter someone's life for the better. Here to share a little bit about her puppy raising journey is Leslie Zlamsky.
Hello, everybody. Okay.
Lisa, sit. That a boy. Hello. Today I'd like to tell you about two puppies who I've raised for Canine Companions. I've actually raised 11, but I'm just going to tell you about two. Um, the first, excuse me. the, losing my voice? Yeah. Thank you. The first, the first was my first Canine Companions puppy, who I had back in probably 1994, 1995. He was a gorgeous golden retriever named Lively. This story took place on the day of his matriculation into professional training. As we drove towards the campus of the Canine Companions facility, Lively stood up in the back seat. He reached forward to rest his chin on my shoulder. I suppose that he sensed my sadness, since this was something he had never done before. When we got to the facility, other puppy raisers were there. Sorry. I, mhm. Okay. Um, when we got to the facility, other puppy raisers were there to return their pups as well. I had a rough time speaking to people because I was upset. I honestly didn't know how I was going to be able to say goodbye to this magnificent golden retriever who I'd come to love so much. Seeing how distraught I was, another puppy raiser came to me and asked me to come with her. She took me to a bulletin board with many photos of graduate teams. Then she pointed to a photo of a young boy with his skilled companion. She said to me, "Do you see this photo? This is a picture of my grandson, and this is why we do this." When I remember that day, I see a complete stranger, an angel who came to my aid at the very moment that I needed her. Her act of kindness made a very difficult experience tolerable, and I am forever grateful. This marks the moment that my entire perspective changed. From that moment on, I was committed to the possibility of Lively becoming a service dog. This would be the day that puppy raising for Canine Companions would become my life's work. A couple of weeks later, I received the call from the puppy program manager telling me that Lively had hip dysplasia and that he was being released from Canine Companions. I was disappointed, but happy to welcome back into my home. Now, on to Mr. Pace, who is graduating today. Last summer, I was in a very tough spot with horribly painful arthritis in my knees and back. I found myself using a wheelchair. Navigating around my house was very difficult. I was at a low point in my life when something incredible happened. The first moment that Pace saw me in my wheelchair, his entire demeanor changed. Pace, who was tended to be a bit aloof, became a different puppy. He followed me everywhere and never left my side. He was 100% dedicated to me. If I would go to a different room in my house, Pace was up and ready to follow. He was so committed that if the wheelchair blocked him, he would crawl under it just in order to get to me. The magic in this story is that this newfound connection was all self driven by Pace. I was witnessing something very special about him, and now I could picture him as a working service dog. There are countless ways that being a part of the Canine Companions family has been a huge gift to me. Every puppy I raise is a spiritual journey. There is something incredibly fulfilling about loving a creature so much only to pass him along to a complete stranger whose life will be vastly affected. Before I end, I want to thank the entire Northeast Puppy Raising Program team, past and present. I've known some of you, LA, for a very long time, probably like 1995 or something like that. That's right. And she remembers the two puppies. Amazing. Um, and I feel I feel honored and blessed to have you in my world. My life has seen its share of hardships, and Canine Companions has always been there to lift me up.
Thank you.
Leslie, that was beautiful. Um, Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura Ann DeBecke, and I'm the Northeast Region Training Manager. It's been my pleasure to work with these two gentlemen, Robert and Sean, over the last 2 weeks. Please enjoy a glimpse of what they've accomplished with our video.
Peace. Boy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, all boys this morning, so he's kind of like sleeping and we all know the boys.
Yeah. Come on. Behind. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. Good boy. Good boy.
Barry.
I am called to be a healer for all humanity. I am called to be a dreamer, believe in what can be. I am called to be a maker, be an instrument of peace. I am called to be a giver of abundance I receive. I am called to be a prayer, living out the truth I see. I am called to be everything I am called to be. Called to be the glory here on earth so all might see. All the love and all the beauty that shines in you and me. I am the living, breathing God, and you are one in me.
Light. Let's go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Good boy. Good boy.
You are called to be a mother, to nurture family. You are called to be a brother, be strength in times of need. You are called to be a neighbor, see a friend in all you meet. You are called to be a leader, to build community. You are called to be a prayer, living out the truth you see. You are called to be everything you are called to be. Called to be the glory here on earth so all might see. All the love and all
daily schedule changes. I'm truly sorry, guys. Here to share a little bit about their experience are Robert and Sean.
All right. Good morning. First of all, thank you for being here and taking time out of your day to be here with us and for allowing me to share some thoughts. 20 years ago today, on September 1st, I was gathering up my gear to board a plane from Fort Bragg, North Carolina to Kuwait in what would be my first deployment to Iraq. The events that unfolded during my time there were the beginning of why I stand here today. When I returned home from my first deployment, I felt off and something wasn't right. But I was told that if I sought help, that I was risking my security clearance, my spot in the unit, and subsequently my military career. This was reinforced when two of my friends sought help and were medically boarded out of the military. It was clear that any weirdness that I was feeling had to be compartmentalized. Fast forward to November 2021. I was retired from the Air Force for 3.5 years, and I was in a complete mental health tailspin. But with the help and support of family and friends, I found myself receiving help through the VA, and amongst other things, PTSD. After finding my bearing, I applied for and got a job at the VA and came in contact with veterans that discussed service dogs. Several companies were mentioned, but only one was actually talked about, and that was Canine Companions. It was then that my supervisor, also a graduate of this program, sat me down and without mincing words told me that I absolutely qualify and absolutely should apply for a service dog through the Canine Companions Veterans Program. She couldn't have been more correct. My last two jobs in the military were at the Pentagon, one as a senior training analyst and the other as a senior policy analyst, so I fully understand what goes into setting up and conducting a robust training program. I've been through many trainings in my 20 years in the Air Force, both civilian and military, and I can honestly say that Canine Companion ranks at the top. The structure, the material, but most of all the Canine Companion staff are absolutely top-notch. Everything and anything Sean and I could think of was addressed. Thank you for your insight, wisdom, patience, humor, and personal touch that you've given us. The impact will last a lifetime. Thank you for the puppy raisers that dedicate their time and energy so that veterans like Sean and I can get back pieces of our lives that we thought we'd never see again. And as I put this all together, Pace interrupted me 3 times. So all the training that you have done is already paying off. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sean. I gave about 18 years of my life, first in the Navy and then in the Army. It's been 5 years in the going now in order for me to get a service dog with issues that I had at home and stuff like that. But everybody here has been like family. Like treated me like family and will always be a part of my family now. And I'd like to say thank you to the staff here, Donna E., who is the reason why I'm here, and especially the puppy raisers, Lauren, Molly, and Julia. I wouldn't have Peabody without you. And I didn't really prepare a speech because it's not something I like to do, but just everybody here was above and beyond for me, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much for those beautiful words, both. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat, guys. There's a lot of talking for me. All right. The tradition of military challenge coins is said to date back to ancient Rome. In those days, a soldier who excelled on the battlefield was rewarded for his efforts with a special coin engraved to show its place of origin. Rather than spend these coins, soldiers often kept them as cherished mementos. The legend continued in World War I when a young pilot, shot down behind enemy lines, used a small medallion issued by his squadron to identify himself to friendly troops. This coin saved his life. Over generations, it has become a tradition for military units in all branches of service to carry a coin with their unit insignia at all times. On some special occasions, such as today, a challenge coin is given to recognize individuals, both military and civilian, for outstanding achievement. Deb Doherty, I'd like to invite you.
And today we are extremely honored to have two very important guests to help us with our challenge coin presentation today. The two gentlemen you're about to meet are bona fide American heroes who fought for our country and defended our freedom in World War in World War II and the Korean conflict. Both of these gentlemen are being honored by Canine Companions at our annual Veterans Day event, Salute Independence, this year on November 8th at the Inn in New Hyde Park. And if you'd like more information, you can look on the website. I'd first like to introduce you to Corporal David Marshall of Baldwin, New York. David will be 99 years old later this month, I'm told. He's pretty hard to miss wearing his original U.S. Army uniform from World War II. I'm sorry, but how do you still fit into that? That's amazing to me. Congrats. I had to, it's just amazing to me. Corporal Marshall is a hero of the Battle of the Bulge and saw some of Europe's heaviest fighting during World War II. Corporal Marshall's 84th Infantry Division is recognized as liberating unit for the liberation of several concentration camps and a slave labor camp. David fought 170 days in combat and was awarded a Bronze Star Medal and the French Legion Medal of Honor for his valor, among many other medals. David is joining us here today to say a few words and present our Canine Companions challenge coin to Robert. David, would you please come to the podium?
You're not looking at a hero. You're looking at a common grunt soldier who tried to do his duty in fighting during the war. It's my honor to be able to still wear my uniform. I'm so proud that I can put it on. And the uniform itself means an awful lot to me, and it's done a lot for me. To be here with these veterans and to see what this organization does for veterans is beyond the words that I can use. I am honored, pleasantly surprised. I shouldn't be, but I am, and I'm extremely honored. Thank you very much for asking me to be here. Robert, it gives me great honor to present this challenge coin to you. Without going into details, I know what you went through because I had a little bit of the same. So I can appreciate your service to our country, and I'm very happy to be able to do this. Some people have asked me, well, what was it like? And I say, no matter how much I talk, you'll never know unless you're there. You have to be there to understand what happens and how it happens and what you go through. Robert, thank you. I can sit down now?
No, hold on. And David, before you sit down, I'd like to present you Canine Companions.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And our second hero with us today, Marine Private First Class Salvatore Scarlato of Hauppauge, New York. Mr. Scarlato turned 90 years old last January, but vivid recollections of his time in combat in Korea will stay with him forever. A native of Brooklyn, New York, Scarlato volunteered for the U.S. Marine Corps as soon as he turned 18 years of age. Stationed near the front lines, Scarlato was severely wounded in combat in 1952. He received a Purple Heart among numerous other medals. Today, Mr. Scarlato serves as president of the Korean War Veterans Central Long Island chapter and of the Korean War Veterans Association, Department of New York. Please welcome Korean War veteran Salvatore Scarlato to present our challenge coin to Sean. Please join me at the podium.
We got to shuffle along when we get younger in life. Well, it's good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We got to wake up. First of all, I want to thank the whole staff here. I can't remember all their names. I think you guys do a fantastic and unbelievable job here with the patients that you do. I know November 8th is going to be coming up, which is going to be very large in New Hyde Park. I have to give this coin, this award to someone. I guess it's you. So why don't I give this coin to you, okay? On behalf of the KWVA, good luck and simplify. Thank you. I know what this gentleman goes through. In the Marine Corps, we have a motto, and I live by it. I lived by it then, I live by it right now. And it goes like this, and it fits this organization, believe it or not. And it goes like this. I just lost it. My God. Semper Fidelis. In the Marine Corps, that means always faithful. And if you look at the facilities in this compound, you can see that the instructors are faithful to the dog, faithful to the person they're going to do for the dog, and the person that's receiving it is given the faith to the instructor. And the second thing is simplify. Now, simplify is just an expression that when you meet someone, you shake his hand or hug him, whatever you like, and you're given the honor and respect that they deserve. And that's just what you people do. You give the honor and respect of a veteran. And the last but not least is gung-ho. Gung-ho is a Chinese word for work in harmony or work together. And by God, you people do work together and you work in harmony. The little that I saw and the way these dogs cooperate, you guys do an utmost fantastic job. And I salute you. And thank you so very much again for allowing me to come here and express my thoughts. I want to thank my co-partner here. I hope I don't reach 99. I salute you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And it's Korean War, not Korean conflict. That's a touchy thing.
I apologize.
Thank you very much.
right. I would now like to invite Training Manager Laura Ann DeBecky to help hand out our certificates. It is my privilege to present to you our graduating teams today. Robert, please join me in the front. Robert is graduating today with service dog Pace the Fifth. Pace was raised by Leslie Zelansky and is the 10th pup she's raised. She's currently raising number 11. Congratulations, Robert and Leslie. I'd now like to welcome Sean to the front. Sean is graduating today with service dog Peabody the Fifth. Peabody was raised by Julia Lewis and Lauren and Molly McCoo and was the 7th pup they raised. Congratulations, Sean, Julia, and family. Let's have a round of applause for our graduates. All right. This concludes our August 2023 graduation. Everyone have a safe and happy Labor Day weekend, and I have been told to tell you that there is now cake available for eating in the bistro. Release.